Affectation, good word. An affectation, from the verb to affect, an affectation is phony behavior. His affectation of innocence was annoying. That is, what? I didn't do that. You don't mean I did that. It's an affectation. Better yet, affectation is a habitual kind of behavior. Better, my other example is not so good. An affectation of, he pretends to be something that he's not. Difficult. Affluent is an adjective meaning rich. Aggravate is a verb meaning make worse, make heavier, really. Make worse. He aggravated the situation by lying. His wounds were aggravated, maybe, because they were not treated quickly. Aggressive, attacking. An aggressive policy, an aggressive person, an aggressive behavior. Attacking, not timid. Agitated, restless. People, mostly, but the sea, the ocean can be agitated too. Agnosticism, good. An agnostic, a person, an agnostic, this is often misunderstood, I think. The agnostic simply claims that he does not know. Mainly this is about God. The existence, as we say, of God, which is a misnomer too. Wonder if that's here, but that's a real good word. Misnomer. Add it to your list. But an agnostic says, I don't know. We'll talk about that sometime, because that is a loaded topic, very interesting. Alchemist. Alchemists don't exist much anymore. They existed in the West during the Middle Ages. The alchemists were like early chemists. Their goal, though, was to discover how to make gold and become rich. So, early chemists. Alien, adjective, foreigner, different. Aliens from outer space or aliens within our own culture. To allege is to allege is almost to accuse. No, let's say to allege is to say, to contend. He alleged that how should we say? He alleged that there was no money left in the treasury, but there was. He contended. He said. Maybe wrong though. That is what he's saying. To allude is to refer, allude to. But it's not the same, and people use it as the same. To allude to, mostly you allude to something that has been written or spoken. I allude to a scene in Shakespeare, in Hamlet, Act 3, Scene 2, something. I don't allude to the weather or something like that. It's mostly written or spoken by someone. Alluring means attractive. Her beauty and the alluring, her alluring personality, very attractive, makes people want to come to her. Alteration, change. An alteration, whether of my shirt's too big, I need an alteration, or an alteration change. Altruistic means thinking of others. The opposite from altruistic is egotistic. An egotist or egoist thinks of I, ego. An altruist thinks of other people before himself. Naturally, there are not many altruists in the world. Ambivalent. Ambivalent means having mixed feelings about something. I have ambivalent feelings about Bush's presidency, if Bush is the president, as it appears he will be. Mixed. To amble is a verb, which means to walk in a kind of casual way. He ambled over to me walked casually. Amenities, good word, plural form. Singular is possible, but the amenities are the social forms. Good morning, how are you? Did you have a nice evening? I hope you're feeling well. These are amenities, the pleasant forms of civilized life. They can also be not just verbal, they can be things. For example, the amenities can be even like facilities, toilets, nice toilets. The amenities in some schools are primitive or bad or something like that. Amiable means friendly. More than friendly, likable. An amiable personality, everyone likes him or her. Amicable is friendly. Their divorce ended amicably, adverb. That is, not acrimoniously. Opposites, amicable, acrimonious. Amicable is also the opposite of hostile. Amity, good word, too good for SSAT. Amity is basically friendship. Ammunition, guns, rifle, bullets, cannons, shells, these are ammunition. Amnesty. Amnesty is basically pardon. That is, the government offered the rebels an amnesty, meaning basically a pardon. They would not punish them for rebelling against the government. Very famous, importantly famous publication in the world from England is Amnesty International. And I think most people would agree it's one of the few sources of information in the world about political doings in bad places. Talk about that sometime if Dr. Shin permits, but some other time. Amoral, good word. Amoral means having no morality. Not good, not bad. An amoral person recognizes no morality. Nothing is good, nothing is bad. Everything is permitted. Amorous, adjective, loving. An amorous couple, very affectionate, fond of each other. Amorphous, having no shape, having no form. An amorphous glob of liquid, or an amorphous, mostly liquid, amorphous collection of something, having no fixed form. Amplified is mostly made larger. To amplify something is to make it larger. But you can amplify a speech or a discourse on something. That is, make it larger, talk more about it. Amulet. An amulet is a lucky charm. Good. Anachronism, good word. An anachronism is contrary to the time. For example, if I make a movie, and better yet, I make a movie about the Chosun dynasty, and two people are talking, and one of these people takes out his cell phone. Possible? No, an anachronism. It's impossible that Chosun dynasty people would have a cell phone, correct? Okay. Analogy. I just gave you an analogy. An analogy is a similar situation used for comparison. Anarchy, good words. Really, it's a very good list. Anyone who knows all these words has a very good vocabulary. Anarchy is absence of law. Anarchy means there is no law. No one behaves no one obeys any laws. Everyone simply does whatever he or she wants to do. Many people fear anarchy.